Flip is my favorite ed tech tool because it is completely free and really, really powerful. So just go to flip.com, you click login in the top right-hand corner, Google single sign-on, and then you're in. Once you have, you're in a spot that kind of looks like this, you probably won't have as many things down here. You're in the right spot. So Flip allows you to give assignments or topics to students. They click a button, they record a video, they upload it, and you can see it. You can make it collaborative so other students can see it in that class. But it works as an app. It works just online. It is awesome and really powerful. So a couple of things. You need to make a group for your students. Think of that like a classroom. So if you have, you could do it by subject area. You could break it up however you wanted. I always did by class period. So as a secondary teacher, create a group, and then you go through the steps to create that group. But we can go through that some other time. It's not really what this video is about. Once you have made a group, then you can assign a topic to your students. These are like assignments. So this is a topic. You give it a title. You can do different attachments. There are time limits that are set to that. The big one that teachers ask about a lot is, can everybody see everybody's video? If you turn on moderation, then only the teacher can see the video. Once you give that to students, you simply give them a link. They will see something that looks a little bit like this. They click add a response. This probably won't work here, so you can't see the video here because I'm using my my webcam to record a video down here, but you would just see this video. They hit record. You can change your backgrounds. You can add music. You can draw on the screen. You can add in different GIFs. So like, I don't know what this is, but you can add in these different things here. You can stop, pause, record, do some low-level editing. It's crazy, crazy powerful. A really good way to activate student voice, to get them talking, to promote creativity and critical thinking and problem solving, collaboration. Hands down the best. Love it. The next tool here I have for you is Google Slides. It is my favorite in the G Suite just because of how flexible it can be. So a couple things that I would like to point out. First is this Explore button down here, right here. Whoops. You can just search things. So here's my different themes, but like, let's say I wanted to do puppies like this. I can search right in here for puppies. I can go to images. These are free and open source. If I want to add this to my slide, I simply click on it and boom, it's in there, and it's automatically linked to the source right here. So I could go see where I got that picture. High res and beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. One of my favorite things to be able to do with slides is change the size of the slides. So if I go up to File, Page Setup, click on this and go to Custom, I can change it to a certain amount of pixels. I can change it so it is like 8.5 by 11. So now it's an actual piece of paper, and I can make a flyer and print it out right here. Super, super cool. I really like to use these as like choose your own adventure. So like write your story here and then put like options, like choice 1, choice 2, and then you can link to slides within the same slideshow. So I want to link this to slide number, interesting, there we go, slides in this presentation, slide number 2, and this is slide 2, and this is slide 3. So then I want to sync choice 2 slides in this presentation, slide 3. That way when I'm viewing this, I read, I select choice 1 and brings me to slide 2. Or I read, I select choice 2, brings me to slide 3. So you can make like choose your own adventure novels for that. Love it. And then, I mean, there's a billion other things you can do, but for the sake of time, I am going to show you how to make a stop motion video very, very quickly. So let's say I have this. I add my shapes, my shape here. And then I duplicate that, I move it, 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 right? So I've got my box moving here. Then if I go here, look, it's moving, right? Except I don't want to have to click every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, Publish to the Web, I can advance it every second. Start the slide as soon as it goes and restart it so it loops. Do this, grab the link, paste it up here. Now it should go automatically. Look at that. But still a bit slow, right? It's not really a good stop motion video. Well, fun fact, this number up here, let me actually go back here. Whatever, not a big deal. I can get to it. This slide, I'm gonna pause it. This number right here up in the URL where it says right after MS, which stands for milliseconds, if I change that number, that is the time per slide in milliseconds. So if I were to change that to like 500 milliseconds, it's gonna go faster because that's actually half a second. If I were to change that to a tenth of a second, get the idea? All right, Google Slides. You can do anything with it. It's amazing. Third is Padlet. Padlet is a paid platform, but you can use it for free. It's just a little bit more limited. Padlet.org. I'm going to come up here to make a Padlet. I've got some different options here. There's some really cool things that you can do with this. Maybe the most commonly used here is the wall, where I just select this, and then students can just post on here. They can write something, and then it just gets dropped onto the wall, right? And so then it can, as more things are posted, and it just kind of moves it around. You can organize them by shelves, you can do maps, you can do timelines, you can do grids where things like can be moved and linked. So there's all different ways you can do that. But one of the cool things about Padlet is you can respond to each other, you can edit your different posts, you can change the color in these things, or you can submit in a variety of ways. So right here, you can upload files, you can use your camera to take a picture, record video, you can drop a location, record your screen. Like, it's crazy. You can respond with a GIF. So maybe the prompt is tell me how you're feeling today, but you can only respond using a GIF. Right? That's a pretty good one. That's good Friday vibes right there. All right. Padlet. Fourth is EdPuzzle. So EdPuzzle is a platform that is mostly free to use, pretty much completely free to use, except for like one little caveat in terms of storage. EdPuzzle allows you to take any video and make it interactive by adding in questions, doing voiceovers, inserting like little points. You can do like this live mode where you can turn it into a game. It's crazy. So the way this works, like I'm going to take any YouTube video, what we should keep from remote teaching. I like that idea. Go here, go to EdPuzzle. I'm going to paste that random video in here. And look, now here's my video. I can add in, I can like trim it, right? Maybe I don't want them to watch that first part, so I can trim that down. Maybe I want to add in a multiple choice question right here. That's just, what is this guy talking about? And then a potential answer right here. And a second answer, because it's multiple choice, so there need to be 2 at least, and the second answer is the right one. I hit save. So now I could give this to my students. They would watch this video. When they get to this point, the video would pause like this. Wait for it. Wait for it. I should have clicked a little bit closer. Wait for it. All right, well, it's making me look like a goober. That's not stopping, but it would stop there. You'd get your question, you respond it, and you can move on. That's the very, very basic minimum of how it works. But as a teacher, then you have access to all kinds of powerful data, like how long your students watched your video, how they responded on each of these questions. Super, super, super powerful EdPuzzle, and again, mostly free. And then the fifth tool I have is literally any screen recorder. I'm actively using Screencastify right now. It is hands down my favorite. It allows you to record right here on your desktop or right here on your Chrome browser. Then when you're done, you get a preview of the video you just recorded. And what I love about it most is it's built right in here. You can export it as a video and download it as only an audio file, so no video, or you can send it straight to YouTube, which is what I did with this. So you can just be getting that information and those videos out there very, very, very quickly, which is super, super powerful. I am including in this email a link to a video that's a little bit lengthier about how to install, use, and export videos to YouTube. It's about 11 minutes, but it's broken up into those different sections. You can see that. So, all right, I hope this helps. Talk to you soon.